Greetings and welcome back to another episode of Pilot Crack. Today we're going to take a look at something called Grampa and Julie Shark Hunters. So if you don't like kid stuff, and I mean really kid stuff, then flee all you can right now. I'll wait. You're gone? Great.
Grampa and Julie was originally a comic strip from Nickelodeon magazines.
I did not know that even existed.
Grampa and Julie features Grandpa and Julie, oddly enough, but also their shark friend Steven.
And Steven!
No, not Steven. Steven! Apparently the world's largest shark. So we are in Megalodon territory? Yeah, because, a kid's show. But I think Marty said it best.
Shark still looks fake.
You said it, pal. And this shark is no exception, since it's drawn with crayons. Why am I even building up suspense?
The episode starts with
a dark and stormy night. Is this a Halloween special or something?
The party's over, X-Rays! Buccaneer Becky's here to save the day!
This is Becky. I know the show is called Grampa and Julie Shark Hunters, but this is Becky.
I know!
She's a female pirate who cares about appearance. That happened.
You just ruined a perfectly good manicure!
Whoa, apparently we are in Harry Potter now. Seriously, we are 1 minute in and I haven't seen Grampa, Julie, or a fucking shark hunt. Great job, guys.
Buccaneer Becky? She's more like Bimbo Becky.
This is Julie, and she has clearly spent too much time practicing her sailor mouth.
Hey Patrick, how the are ya?
Oh, and by the way, yes, this is the art style they are going for, surprisingly true to the source material.
Seriously, there's already so much to question and to make fun of, it's actually too much.
This is Grandpa, and like a lot of grandpas in movies who has the caretaker of their grandchildren, he's a little off.
In fact, I'm inspired, swapping the deck with one good hand, spying for ships with one good eye.
If I were Julie's parents, I would probably not leave her in the care of this guy.
Okay, Timmy, say goodbye to Pappy. Forever.
Well, Grandpa falls overboard and we have a Jaws reference.
Because small kids will get that.
We are now introduced to Steven.
Steven!
Really? No! It's a fucking shark!
I bit my tongue.
What can you say? The episode's almost over. They found the shark, all they need to do is hunt him. Excuse me? It's not over yet? They don't hunt him? See the rest of the episode? Okay.
It appears that Steven is not a dangerous shark. He is in fact a friendly shark they have known for some time now.
Yeah, because Shark Hunters is apparently not... You know what? It's kinda confusing. There's a shark, it's called Shark Hunters, and they don't hunt the fucking shark. What the fuck, man?
We're lost, are we?
I could say that, but I wouldn't say that.
Apparently Grandpa stinks both metaphorically and literally, because he cannot read a fucking map.
Anybody know how to read one of these things?
Because going on a shark... a hunt, without any water or a navigator, it's a really smart idea, man. Really.
No food, no water, no satellite TV!
Given the situation, I think that most 90s kids would be saying this about now. Sure, the missing water part is bad, but I was referring to watching this show. Why didn't your parents get you satellite TV? And you were stuck here watching the bottom of the barrel cartoons that ran on local channels.
Meanwhile, Grandpa is eating his own shoe while trying to be funny. We come across a pirate ship.
Which, for the sake of us all, I really hope is not filled with bimbos. You know they exist in this universe, pirate bimbos.
Steven dresses up as a...
Yeah, I don't know, a businessman on vacation?
Oh, a tourist.
Tourist, I knew that. Seriously, if you're going to use the cliché, then go all out. Give him the Hawaiian shirt, the white hat, sunglasses, and a way too big camera. Okay, you have that, but that's only 1/3 of the items. I would say white socks and sandals, but he's a shark, which isn't hunted, even though the name clearly suggests he should be. I'm sorry, you just doesn't call something hunter without having something to fucking hunt.
That would be the same if in Monster Hunter you just ran around hogging monsters. This is... Pirate.
I don't think they gave him a name, so let's just call him...
Mr. Tibbs.
No, I meant Captain Blackhat.
Anyway, this is pirate-only territory.
This is private pirate property.
Just roll with it.
And Grampa, of course, he pretends to be Captain Snowbeard.
Oh, wait a minute, with a beard? My daddy used to tell me bedtime stories about you.
Well, if that story is anything like Captain Whitebeard in Elf Bowling, then you would surely get nightmares.
Captain Blackhat is now trying to get Snowbeard.
You better stop me, then I'm getting away.
I know it's a pilot and all, but did they really need to use every single first take with this guy?
So they capture Snowbeard and apparently is going to get a great reward.
I'm gonna be rich, rich, rich. It's gonna be great.
Never mind Grampa, he's gone. We now have a joke about underwear.
Then what's...
Oh, those are his wacky monkey shorts. He says they make him feel young again.
You know, for kids.
And Julie realizes she needs to get Grampa back. At the same time, the voice coordinator decides to take a coffee break.
Are you with me? Steven?
Are you with me? Guys.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Aboard Captain Blackhat's ship, we see the men's quarters.
What the?
Yes, well, to keep up with the times, we had to make a few changes.
Wow, piracy on a pirate ship. I admit that's actually clever.
Captain Blackhat and Snowbeard now have a conversation of whether or not Blackhat is a pirate.
Eye patches are so 90s. 1690s. 1690s.
I admit that is clever. Not executed well, but I'll give them that.
Well, like most of us by now, we have had more than enough of Grandpa's first take slurps and they decide to throw him in the dungeon.
Throw me in the hole, clap me in irons, I can take it.
But it appears that the dungeon cell is in fact...
Nice! Yeah, it has a king-sized bed.
Is that a king-size bed?
Internet hookup.
An internet hookup.
Okay, Gramps, either you or me, who is telling the story?
Rats! I want rats!
Like talking to a wall.
We now cut back to Julie and Steven, who is having a Jaws reference once again.
Da-dum, 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 da-dum.
Because kids got it the first time.
They talk about saving Grampa by making Steven scary.
Gee, I haven't heard that concept before.
We then cut to Blackhat once again, who's using Googly.
Because copyright.
Ah, I knew that old man was not Snowbeard.
Then why did you catch him?
Anyway, they decide to make Grampa walk the plank.
My espresso's cold.
Because pirates.
And believe it or not, they actually make an old Bugs Bunny joke.
Bounce. Bounce. No. Like this. You gotta bend your knees. Okay, starting to have a tinge of regret here.
Ow. You should consider making a longer plank.
Note to self, buy longer plank.
Yeah, this episode really loves to repeat itself, doesn't it?
But they decide to chase Grampa around the ship. And by now you figured out that the animation and art style is lacking.
It's a pilot, so I won't judge them too harshly, since they probably work on early Scooby-Doo budget, but this is just boring.
Anyway, Julie and Steven finally arrive. Everybody now runs around the ship, all except good old Blackhat, who instead is frozen solid.
It really seems like he was supposed to move, but they ran out of time or money?
We've got to have money.
Well, the episode ends with Julie dragging Grampa away until his pants falls off.
Ugh. I don't like the way he acts.
Oh, and this scene. Charlie Brown much?
That was Grampa and Julie Shark Hunters. Noticed anything missing? Why the hell is it called Shark Hunters?
I read some information about the comic and it stated they were in search of Steven, the world's largest shark. Okay, that sounds more right. Sure, that should probably be called Shark Finders, but let's be honest, Hunters sounds way better than Finders. But none of that matters when Steven shows up 2 minutes in, and the rest is just a bunch of pirate jokes that more or less falls flat. Apart from 1 or 2, it really needed some serious tinkering to become an actual TV series. First off, the name. Second, make some better jokes. Third, find your audience. Is it toddlers, teens or adults? Some jokes like the jaw scene is too mature for toddlers, and let's be honest, teens is not a good one to market a cartoon for. It's just too childish for adults. It's not like Bugs Bunny or those old cartoons that has content for both. This clearly feels it would belong on Nick Jr. along with Dora and what else they show on that channel. The rapping squirrel, yes, just like Titanic the animated movie, this one felt the need to use a rapping animal. That alone could be an entire reason to not air it. But the animation is lacking, it's just unpleasant to look at, although I must admit the art style, while staying true to the original, is also improving where it needs to. And yet, it still looks like something a kindergarten would draw. Anyway, I think it's clear why it didn't get a spot.
Well, that was Shark Hunters, and don't worry, I'll soon go back to Teen Titans Go. I'm the Angrynator, terminating bad movies for your entertainment.